Hello Minecrafters, King James here, broadcasting from the Zealedcraft FTB Ultimate server. We're on the FTB Ultimate mod pack, and we're currently a whitelist server. However, we're accepting applications from just about anybody right now. We're planning on going public very soon, and I hope you check us out. I'm using the Sortex Fanver texture pack for those of you who are interested, and a lot of people on my server have been asking about bees, so I decided to do a very quick, hopefully 5-minute tutorial. So the first step you're going to take in getting started with bees is making a scoop. Scoops are very simple, and I actually have a Thaumium scoop, which is gotten very early on in Thaumcraft. It has more durability and is faster than a regular scoop, plus you can enchant it, and if you enchant it with 30 levels you get the repair 2 enchant. Less than 30 levels you'll get the repair 1 enchant. So this will never break if I'm careful, and I can get as many hives as I want. I'm going to put a link at the bottom of this page. It's going to show you all the different hives that you can obtain. Currently the only way to get princesses in the mod pack is to find hives in the world and break them with a scoop, and you're going to need a lot of princesses if you really want to get into bees. The more you have, the faster you'll progress, most likely, if you can manage them all. Bees are all about waiting and being patient. So once you get your bees going, you're going to get honeycombs. You'll most likely get a couple honeycombs when you're getting your hives. What can you get from honeycombs? Well, you can get beeswax, which is mainly used to make wax capsules. You can store almost any liquid in the game in a wax capsule. You can't store lava in them because they're wax and they would melt. However, you can get special kind of wax later on that you can use to store lava if you want to. Mostly you're just going to store honey. You also get honey drops from from honeycombs. And you can put this honey in a squeezer to get liquid honey. You'll get a chance of getting propolis every time you do honey. It's not a 100% chance. And 10 honey drops, which means 10 regular honeycombs, gives you 1 honey capsule, which is equivalent to a bucket of honey. Now, you can also use that honey to identify your bees, which means you can see its traits. When you first get a bee out of a hive, it'll look like this. It'll say unknown on it. Now, I've actually crossed a meadows and a forest bee together, and so this is going to be a hybrid. So I'm going to take out my beealyzer. You can look up the recipe for that in NEI. You can make it with a carpenter. And I've got honey drops up here. Drones with the same traits stack, and princesses do not stack. So if you've got a whole stack of drones and you identify them, they all have the same traits, and they're only going to consume 1 honey drop even though it's a stack of drones. Princesses don't stack though. So I identified that. I'll get into active and inactive traits, and bees work off of Punnett squares with the mutation chance. I'll get into all of that in another video. What you want to do is just collect your bees, and you're going to want 1 apiary per princess that you have. And you're going to want to make your centrifuge, carpenter, and squeezer. I suggest making a few centrifuges and at least 2 squeezers, 1 for seed oil and 1 for honey. You've also got some frames over here. Your untreated frame, which is just made from sticks and string. Your impregnated frame, which is made from seed oil, oak wood, and string. It's actually 8 logs, and it doesn't necessarily have to be oak wood. And your proven frame. All 3 of these frames increase production of bees by 100%, and you can put up to 3 of them in an apiary. So the more you have, the faster they'll work and the more products you'll get. The only way to get proven frames is to find an apiarist villager and trade him for it. You can find villagers that have several different trades. The main ones that you'll want to find are 1 emerald gives you 6 proven frames. You can also find the villagers. They'll usually have all 4 trades. 24 oak logs for 1 apiary, 2 wheat for various types of combs, and they'll buy 1 princess from you for 1 emerald. I don't suggest doing this trade unless you have a lot of princesses that you don't need. We've also got a couple of other frames over here, which I will get more into in another video. Well, it's been about 5 minutes, and if you've got any more questions, I suggest you watch one of my videos. Again, this is King James, broadcasting from the Zealedcraft FTB Ultimate server, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you guys watch my videos and learn more about bees. They're a wonderful, absolutely great mod, plus you get lots of free stuff. You just got to be very patient.